What if Majin Vegeta managed to kill Majin Buu? What's up guys, my name's Devil Artemis. I want to apologize because I'm a bit sick, I'm a bit stuffy, but I'll try to get through this video as best as I can. If you're new to the channel, feel free to check out my other content and subscribe as I focus really on Dragon Ball related videos to keep you guys entertained and involved within the wonderful world of Dragon Ball. Today we're going to be talking about Majin Vegeta and what would happen if Majin Vegeta used his final explosion to finally completely destroy Majin Buu. Well, today we're going to be talking about that, but before we do, we need to set up the stage. First off, I want to say that everything that's happened up till the point where Vegeta fights Majin Buu has happened normally. So Goku got to fight Vegeta prior to this, and Vegeta went on and knocked out Goku with this cheap shot and then battled Majin Buu until he decided to do his noble sacrifice. So what now? Well, we begin. Vegeta looks off into the distance. He says the words that we all remember as children.
I do this for you, Bulma, Trunks, and yes, even you, Kakarot.
And finally, Vegeta commits probably the most noble act that he's ever done his entire life and sacrifices himself to defeat the monster that is Majin Buu. Majin Buu is completely and utterly disintegrated and has no chance of regenerating. Piccolo and Krillin take Goten and Trunks and they manage to get far away enough from the explosion. Krillin turns and stares at the explosion in total awe. All he does is just calls out Vegeta's name. He knows that he just lost an ally. Even though they weren't the best of friends, he knew that they fought for the same thing, the love of the planet and their family. After the dust settles, Vegeta's body falls, leaving nothing but a stone carcass behind. Piccolo acknowledges Vegeta's noble sacrifice, and the Earth is actually safe once more. Not far away, Goku wakes up from Vegeta's sneak attack and finds his way over to Piccolo and Krillin. They all explain to Goku what Vegeta just did, and they remain there in hopes of recovering his body. They even try to think of a way to break this horrible news to Bulma and Trunks once he wakes up. Goku realizes what just happened and blames himself for the loss of his friend. Vegeta wasn't just his rival, he was his ally who was led astray by Babidi's magic. But in the end, Goku knew Vegeta was good, and that was proven here that day. So Vegeta manages to destroy Buu. Now what changes? Ladies and gentlemen, from this point on, Dragon Ball is doomed. I don't know if you guys have done some thinking, but a lot of things would have changed for the worse if Vegeta actually managed to destroy Majin Buu. Sure, the planet would have been safe, but at a temporary cost. You see, here's how I see it. If Vegeta defeated Majin Buu, sure, the most obvious change would be that Super Buu wouldn't have existed. Without Majin Buu being separated from Evil Buu, Super Buu's existence would have never came to be. But because of that, it leads a chain of events where Dragon Ball takes a turn for the worst. One major fact would be that the old Kai wouldn't have been released from the Z-Sword. In fact, even Gohan wouldn't have achieved his mystic form or have undergone any sort of training from the Supreme Kai for the sole purpose of defeating Majin Buu. It turns out that Vegeta was all they needed to defeat Buu, and now that Buu is gone, Gohan would have just reverted back to his lifestyle and given up martial arts and became a weakling. Another major change would have been that Goku wouldn't have transformed into Super Saiyan 3, and probably would have kept it a secret because he has no use for it. Goku used Super Saiyan 3 in the first place to distract Majin Buu. He actually used the form to stall for time, but since Majin Buu was defeated, Goku would have just kept this amazing power hidden as a secret. He probably wouldn't have used the form at all, period, only because Goku wouldn't have gotten the chance to. He would have still been dead. If Majin Vegeta defeated Majin Buu, Goku wouldn't have been able to come back to life, and he would have stayed dead. This is because the Elder Kai would have remained sealed in the sword and not have been able to give his life to Goku in order to revive him. Another major change would have been that no fusion warriors would have been canon. The Potara fusion capabilities wouldn't have been known or even discovered due to the old Kai being sealed and not being able to explain the secret of the Potaras to the Supreme Kai and Kibito. Goku also wouldn't have had the need to teach Goten and Trunks how to fuse because, well, since Buu was defeated, there was no longer a need for the fusion warrior. Not long after, a minor change would have been that Goku wouldn't have been able to wish for Majin Buu's reincarnation after his encounter with Kid Buu, which means no Oob. And if we fast forward long after Majin Buu's defeat, if Battle of Gods were to theoretically still take place after the Majin Buu saga, Beerus wouldn't have been able to fight a Super Saiyan God, due to the ritual not having enough Saiyans. This is assuming that Vegeta and Goku stay dead, and Gohan, Trunks, Goten, they're the only Saiyans remaining alive aside from Pan, who we assume is in Videl's uterus by the time that Battle of Gods comes around. Now, I'm not going to go any further than this, but it does go to show that one changed event can turn into a huge negative chain of events for an entire series. So maybe things happen the way they did for a reason. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe. Also, if you have a power level of over 9,000, like the video, drop a comment, and if you'd like to see a specific what if topic on my channel, make a suggestion. Put it in the comments and I'll definitely make a video on the most popular choice. Anyways guys, I'm Devil Artemis, and I'll see you guys in the next Dragon Ball video.